Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatye Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Very, very happy to be with all of you, and all of you are doing the Chinmaya Hindu Spiritual Care course, and most of you, I think most of you are in US. Am I right? I do see also some of them from India, for example, Padmajaji, who has done her Vedanta Sadhak course is here. I do see there are some also people who have traditionally done the Paurohitya. All of you are here, and all of you have come with one feeling. The reason for you to take up this course is to serve the community. So, knowledge in the service of the society. So, with that attitude in your heart, you all have put your best to learn, and you all have been guided by some exemplary teachers. Dr. Ramesh Patni ji from CVV, Chinmaya Vishwavidyapeeth, Dr. Madhu Sharma ji, and you also, I heard that there was also guest speaker Dr. Hema Ramnathan, and Brahmachari Ved Chaitanya helping you with the advanced Vedanta course, the rites and the rituals class. So you all have had a excellent faculty to guide you, and I know that the whole support provided, more than support I should say, a very, very deep inspirational presence and self-inspired to really do this and to really take it forward and to take the vision of Pujya Gurudev and to ensure that you have a strong chaplaincy program in USA. I think Vilasini ji really, that the amount of hard work and inspiration which goes behind her to make it possible, however much she may say that, see, I have supported and all. See, it's she who was driving the whole thing. She wanted it, and I cannot tell you her commitment to this program. Vilasini ji, grateful for making all this happen. So when they were asking me what is it that would be of use to you in these, probably I have some 7 minutes or so. So what is it? Yeah, what is it that you would find useful? So that set me on a train of thought. I think what will be very, very useful for all of you is yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. What is this yes, yes, yes? The first yes is sadhana. The second yes is svadhyaya. The third yes is seva. Yes, all of us have come to this program with a commitment to offer our service to the society, to the community where we are. And especially in your place, in your country, where such facilities of our traditions and knowledge systems being not so readily accessible, that you have come forward to learn this and then share it with the community and be of use to the community in times of need, whenever is required. So it is truly a very, very noble attitude with which all of you have come, and that should definitely happen. That is a seva component. To serve the society is to serve the Lord. Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says very beautifully, Jagata Ishadi Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Brud Deva Pujanam. Jagata Ishadi. To have a feeling when we serve that I am serving the Lord alone. The world is a manifest expression of the Lord. And therefore, to have such a feeling when we approach, when we serve, then everything that we do will become a natural offering of love unto the Lord. Sometimes people ask this question, how do I offer my actions to God? How do I offer my devotion to God? How do I make it all the time? You see, when you're doing a worship of the Lord, let's say a puja, then probably you have some flowers and then you offer. So that is for some time you're offering. You're offering a flower, you're taking a flower to your heart and offering it to the Lord. Now, how do you offer actions to God? To offer actions to God, all that we have to do is to change our definition of ourselves. Let me just explain it in an example. A lady, when she becomes a mother, her definition of herself has changed. She is now a mother. Now, when she is a mother, all that she does, everything that she does, there may be many actions she does during the day, but all of them have got the child as the center of her thinking process. The child is the focus of her day, focus of her thoughts. Now, she is not doing, I'm doing this for my child, I'm doing this for my baby, I'm not doing this, now I'm doing this for my baby, now after 10 months if he does something, I'm doing this for my baby. No, it's not like that. The very definition of herself, I'm a mother. Now that makes everything offered, that makes everything centered around the child. It's not that she is doing many things probably, she is also going to her office and things also, but the child is always there as a center of her thinking process. Now this is a change of definition of oneself. Now when we say when we offer our actions to God, now I change my definition of myself. Not that every action I do, I cannot say, God, this is an offering unto you. One more action I do, God, I am an offering unto you. No. If I look at the world as God, if I look at the world as an expression of God, and me as a devotee of the Lord, then whatever I do is an offering of worship unto the Lord. So when we say seva to the Lord, it is actually a change of definition of oneself as I am a sevak of the Lord. I am a sevak of Gurudev. I am a sevak of Bhagavan. So this way, when we change our definition, then even when you're taking bath, that is also offering of worship to God. How is that possible? Taking bath, how it can be offering of worship to God? Because when you are a devotee, when I am a devotee of the Lord, this body is also given to me by the Lord. So taking care of the body is also worship of the Lord. So this definition of oneself, if we change, today we are this, we are that, we are so and so, but those are all external. But inside we say, I am a devotee of God, I am a sevak of God, I am a servant of the Lord. So that way, when we change our definition of ourselves, then all that we do becomes worship to God. So if we can integrate that two things, if we can integrate that vision, those whom I am serving are the manifestation of the Lord, and I am a devotee of the Lord. Now this is easier said than done, as they usually say, easier said than done. But what makes this possible is an alert, vigilant life. And such an alert, vigilant life is made possible through sadhana and swadhyaya. You all have studied so many, I know, advanced Vedanta course also. So many aspects you must have studied during this whole course. And you would be studying further also many aspects. Now, if we can make a point that every day a certain amount of time is devoted to refreshing my knowledge, I revise my knowledge and refresh myself, I add to the knowledge and I give strength to the knowledge what I have. So this enriching oneself with spiritual knowledge is Svadhyaya. The Upanishads keep on telling the importance. Svadhyayan na pramaditavyam. Do not be careless, do not be inadvertent, do not be complacent about your self-study. Svadhyayan ma pramadaha. Svadhyayat ma pramadaha. Don't be casual about it. So, if we can give that importance to this knowledge by every day spending some time, that is Swadhyaya. Then also sadhana, that is so important. If the knowledge that we receive has to become digested and become part and parcel of our thinking process, it should be so natural that the very way we think is guided by the knowledge that we have. So how do we convert this information to transformation? Pujya Gurudev would say very, very beautifully, understand and then stand under. So what is this? How it is to be done? The process by which understanding descends from our head and comes to our heart, whereby it transforms us totally. That transformation is effected by sadhana. Whatever sadhana is spiritual practice, whatever spiritual practice one is comfortable with, one enjoys doing. We all will have definitely some practices. Now, if we ensure that every day there is an amount of time spent for that and hold that as very precious, because in a day you get some time to be totally with God, totally with the Lord of your heart, and then give that commitment to yourself to the Lord at that time. Say, Lord, I am no one now. I am just a devotee of you. I am your devotee. This is my personal time with you. People speak of quality time, is it not? Quality time with the family. We may not have long durations of time available, but if we can give quality time to the Lord of our heart, and as we sit and say, Lord, now is time with you and me only. I am with you and nothing else. And cleanse of your mind, take off from your mind everything, all your responsibilities, all your duties, all your, various things. I'd say, Lord, this 10 minutes, this 15 minutes, this half an hour, whatever time you allocate to God in your schedule, whatever is possible, you say, Lord, this is my time with you, and now I will not think of anything else. I am with you 100%. How you love me, O Lord, I want to love you the same way. You love me so much, I want to love you so much. I cannot understand, I cannot comprehend even the infinite love that you have for me. To some extent, Lord, let me just totally spend my time with you. So this way, when we can give quality time to God and do our japa, do our dhyana, do our puja, Now we are strengthening the definition of I am a devotee of God very strongly by that. So this sadhana not only digests the knowledge and makes us transform, this sadhana also strengthens our seva. Really speaking, our seva is not possible, real seva is not possible unless this sadhana and swadhyaya aspects are strengthened. To serve is not an easy joke. To serve in such a manner that we don't feel that we are serving, but rather we are just doing what is to be done. The sun rises in the day, morning it rises, it does not feel I am serving. It just rises, that's all. The trees offer their fruits to us. They don't feel that they are serving us. The rivers flow. They don't have the ego of serving. Yes, we say seva, but that seva should be effortless, that seva should be natural, that seva should not be a thought that I am serving. So this kind of integration of the spiritual knowledge completely in our hearts, if we can do that through sadhana, through swadhyaya and seva. And it is so important in such areas, in such places where you are all staying, because there's a dearth of this knowledge. You have now you have been exposed to it more deeply. You have the natural inclination for it. So all the more it is so important that this knowledge what you have is shared, is of help to the community, to the society. And all the more it is so important that it is shared with those who have no exposure. First among the community which values this knowledge, the Indian community which values this knowledge, there, wherever you are. And not just that, because so many times people have no understanding about our culture, about our traditions. You have the exposure to it. Now with that knowledge and with that exposure, please also share with those who have not, those who are maybe they are inquisitive about it, very vaguely interested also about it. But then they also should get an access to our knowledge traditions, the Indian knowledge traditions, the Hindu traditions, the Bhagavad Gita, the text that you have studied. So in your own way, please be ambassadors of this knowledge, and I invoke the abundant grace of the Lord, the infinite blessings of Pujya Gurudev, so that in every way he is with you, and may his grace and blessings flow through us to the world around us. At no point of time let us have that ego of serving, but let us feel the fulfillment of serving, and the joy of serving the Lord is infinite. The love which God gives us is infinite. The service that we can offer to the Lord by being his instrument is also infinite. May it all happen by his grace and his will. I invoke again the Lord's grace, and I specially offer my gratitude to all the teachers who have devotedly served all of us by sharing this knowledge. And I am also immensely grateful to Vilasini ji for being an inspiration for the Chinmaya Hindu Spiritual Care Program. Thank you all very much. Hari Om.